Before you spend money on an HR course or apply for a single HR job, you should know what this career actually looks like. Hi, I'm Vipasha and I work at Hunar.AI, where I get to interact with HR leaders across India every single day. If there's one video that can save you months of confusion and potentially lakhs of rupees in the wrong course, it's this one. Watch till the end because by the time we are done, you'll know exactly what HR professionals actually do, what the career pays at every stage, the fastest way to get in, which certifications, diplomas, and MBAs are actually worth considering, and finally, the biggest shift happening in HR right now, the one that's quietly separating future HR leaders from everyone else. Before we begin, hit like, subscribe. If you're new here, share this with someone who's trying to figure out whether HR is the right career for them. Let's start with the biggest misconception. Most people think HR is simply the person who calls candidates for interviews. In reality, that's only a small part of the job. HR manages the entire employee life cycle, from attracting talent to developing them, retaining them, and eventually managing exits. That includes, first, talent acquisition, which involves hiring and workforce planning. Second, compensation and benefits, which includes payroll, salary structures, compliance. Third, performance management, which involves KPIs, appraisals, and promotions. Fourth, learning and development, which includes training and leadership development. Fifth, employee relations, engagement, and conflict resolution. Sixth, HR analytics, which involves using workforce data to improve hiring and reduce attrition. As professionals become more senior, HR shifts from execution to strategy. HR business partners and CHROs don't simply manage people, they influence business decisions, which naturally raises the next question. Is this career actually worth pursuing financially? Like every profession, HR rewards experience, not all experience equally well. Entry-level HR professionals usually begin between 7.5 LPA to 8.5 LPA, which involves handling recruitment coordination, onboarding, and day-to-day operations. Within 4 to 7 years, ownership increases. Professionals start managing hiring strategy, engagement initiatives, and compliance, pushing compensation to roughly 15.5 LPA. By 7 to 10 years, specialists and managers typically earn around 25.5 LPA. The biggest jump comes around the 10 to 13 year mark. This is where professionals move into HR business partner and senior HR roles, influencing workforce planning and business decisions. Compensation here often ranges from 38 to 58 LPA. At the top of the profession, HR directors and CHROs have become strategic leaders inside organizations, with compensation ranging from 82 to 125 and beyond. So yes, the upside is real. The bigger question is not whether HR pays, it's how quickly you reach those opportunities. And that largely depends on how you enter the profession. Let's start with the fastest route. If your goal is to become employable as quickly as possible, certifications offer the lowest barrier to entry. AI HR focuses heavily on modern HR capabilities like workforce planning, compensation analytics, and attrition modeling, skills that help you discuss HR as a business function rather than just recruitment. If you are looking for an Indian credential, IIM Kozhikode Professional Certificate in HR Management and Analytics, delivered with Upgrade, combines HR Analytics with Power BI while adding an IIM brand to your resume. SHRM CP remains one of the most globally recognized HR certifications, especially valuable if you are targeting multinational organizations. And if compensation and payroll interest you, CPP by KPMG is a niche credential that prepares professionals for one of HR's most specialized and consistently well-paid domains. I've linked every program below with fees, duration, and eligibility so you can compare them yourself. But certifications are not the only route. If you're looking for something more structured without committing to a full MBA, there's a middle ground. PG diplomas sit between certifications and full-time management degrees. IGNOU's PGDHRM remains one of the most accessible UGC-recognized options with no entrance exam. Symbiosis offers a flexible program designed specifically for working professionals who don't want to leave their jobs. And Acceleri's online HR program combines one of India's strongest HR brands with campus immersion, making it attractive for professionals looking to strengthen both credentials and network. But for many people, especially fresh graduates, one question still remains: is an MBA worth it? Let's look at the programs that consistently produce India's top HR professionals. If your objective is maximum career acceleration and you're willing to invest the time and money, full-time management programs remains the strongest foundation. Acceleri Jamshedpur has built India's HR legacy for decades and continues to produce some of the country's most sought-after HR leaders. This Mumbai offers perhaps strongest return on investment in HR education, combining relatively low fees with placement outcomes that rival the country's top business schools. If you're looking for a broader management brand with flexibility across functions, IIM Indore remains one of the strongest options. And for students who already know HR is their long-term career, IIM Ranchi's MBA HR offers specialized training from day one. I've linked the latest fees, cutoffs, and placement data below. But here's something most career videos stop discussing. Choosing the right course is important. It's just no longer enough. 5 years ago, simply having a good MBA or HR certification made you stand out. Today, thousands of candidates graduate with those same qualifications every year. Degrees are becoming table stakes. The differentiator is increasingly something else: your ability to use AI in HR. Not simply understanding ChatGPT, not adding just AI enthusiast to your LinkedIn. Actually knowing how AI changes hiring, onboarding, and workforce management. Companies recruiting hundreds or thousands of people every month simply cannot scale using traditional HR processes anymore. Which brings us to the question every future HR professional should understand. What does AI in HR actually look like? Here's one example. At Hunar.AI, AI agents automate large parts of frontline hiring. Instead of recruiters manually calling hundreds of candidates every day, once AI screens applicants, answers questions, shortlists qualified candidates, and schedules interviews simultaneously across multiple Indian languages. Candidates receive timely reminders, updates, and support throughout the process, dramatically reducing drop-offs caused by delayed communication. The same infrastructure also allows organizations to communicate important updates to thousands of employees in hours rather than weeks. This is not a future prediction. It's already being used by some of India's largest employers today. And understanding workflows like this is becoming a competitive advantage for HR professionals entering the industry. Which brings us to the most important takeaway from this video. HR has never been just about hiring. It's the function responsible for building organizations, developing talent, shaping culture, and enabling business growth. Today, it's also becoming one of the fastest evolving functions because of AI. The professionals who will lead HR over the next decade won't simply be the ones with the most prestigious degrees. They will be the ones who understand how technology changes the way people work. If this video saved you hours of research, hit like, share it with someone planning a career in HR, and subscribe for more practical career breakdowns. And I'll see you in the next one.